Hello, beautiful souls. I wanted to send a special message. This is really regarding services that we offer and how they came about. So, energy healing is the same energy healing that has been done since the beginning of time, because frequency is energy, and rise in vibration and frequency increases your energy and your power. And light workers, way showers, and starseeds, by and large, are empaths that are called to heal, because being in the lower vibrational dimensions, it's just a byproduct of growing up where we grow up. We have a lot of things done to us. We have a lot of things that we pick up being in this dimension. We have a lot of things that we pick up from our diet, from lots of different, and all of it works to keep us from developing our own abilities and our own power and truly healing so that we can be our highest and most powerful self, right? It keeps us small. So over the last year, the healing sessions that I offer that come through me to the client, to the soul, is straight from Quan Yin, Mother Sophia, Mother Mary, Isis. So, as the Ascendant Masters and Divine Feminine experts, they know what the collective really needs, what is in the best interest of the collective. The first thing is you got to clear out all the negative distortions. What are negative distortions? Well, it can literally be anything from a core wound from your best friend hurting your feelings in seventh grade to a significant trauma that has come from abuse or accidents or things like that. Okay, so it's all of that. Anything that was even in the moment felt insignificant can leave a negative energy wound in your energy body. We are energy bodies. We chose this form that we walk around in as an avatar, but who we are is the energy body, the soul. So the first step is clearing that out, right? That's like the first layer, the outer skin of the onion, so to speak. The next thing we do is see where the deepest wounds are, because that surface healing really just allows us to be able to get down to the deep core wounds, the deep inner child wounds, the trauma wounds, and start to navigate that with the soul. And it's a journey. It's a journey full of many small victories and lots of, downhill slopes where you do feel uncomfortable at times because you're facing your fears. You're facing the people, places, and things that caused you pain, trauma, turmoil, sadness, grief, shame, blame. And you're transmuting all that energy to light, love, and positivity. We do this in conjunction with you. You have to walk the path. We give you the tools to make it easier to navigate and support you 100% throughout the way. No one is on this journey alone unless they truly want to be. The next step is most of us, and I'll speak for myself, I mentioned this a couple of videos back. Throughout my life, it's been very, very hard with my soul contract was a difficult one. I'll just leave it at that. So at this point in my life, well, about a month ago, I could honestly say that cognitively, I give and receive love. I understand that in my head, I truly love people, certain souls more than others, and they love me in return, and I receive their love on a cognitive level. But I had shielded and walled up and protected my heart chakra so much that I did not feel the feelings, the emotions of love, because that in my earthly existence always led to such turmoil for me, always led to such pain and heartache And I never, ever want to feel that again. And so I very effectively walled up my heart and my heart chakras. And even though I had done all of the same healing, every bit that I have done for others, I've had done for me by Mother Sophia, I had never voiced that. So that evolving came a little slower for me. Whenever I spoke the words, the Ascendant Masters flew in, literally flew in to help heal that part of me. I had to get there though. See? So if you just raise your hand and be like, yeah, I know I'm broken. Can you just fix me? Yes. And we can start with that first layer, that QET session, to really wipe out all that negativity. And then we're going to get down to what's really, really been going on with your energy and you as a soul and what that means. And that takes cooperation, collaboration, and a lot of faith, a little bit of courage, but a lot of faith, because the help is there, but you have to walk it. You have to walk the path. You get a little piece of information and then you got to make heads or tails out of it and decide what's best for you and then keep moving forward or not. Everybody has free will choice along this journey. A lot of people get to this part where they're like, okay, I can talk to my higher self and I can talk to my guides. And I know I got a lot of stuff to deal with, but that's just too uncomfortable. I'm not going to do that right now. And they bug out, and that's their choice. It does derail your ascension. We have to clear out all the shadows so that our being can be fully crystalline and full with light to fully ascend to the fifth dimension. Are you? No, you're not. You just get more time. You get more time to figure it out. Others that are on the journey that are choosing to just, 100% forward, even on the bad days, even on the uncomfortable days, even on the days where you are crying your guts out, you know that it's worth it. And you want the golden age of miracles. You want to live in peace, love, harmony, compassion in the fifth dimension. And so you're barreling ahead, doing the work. Those beings are going to and you may or may not have connection with them. But for you, which is who you really should be focused on, is you, because no one can do this for you, and you can't do it for anyone else. For you, you get as much time as you need. If you're at the end of your life, and this is just a very new thing for you, and it's too much for you to grasp, you can have the opportunity to come back and do it again. That doesn't sound like fun to me, but it's a choice, it's an option. So once we get the QET session done, then we want to really understand the damage that's been done to our chakras. And that can be, by and large, people have root chakra, sacral, solar plexus, and heart chakra issues. Now, they also have issues with the rest of them. I'm just saying, by and large, the biggest effect that people have on their day-to-day lives is the abuse, manipulation, and blockages of those chakras. So, in turn, lots of pain, turmoil, lots of struggle gets stored in your energy body because these chakras are not able to flow the energy through in a column, in a unencumbered stream like it's meant to be. And so these offshoots of energy just goes all over your being and gets stuck because it gets thrown in places that there's not an easy exit. So we can address that. We have sessions for that. There's 1 through 4, depending on a being's needs. And then recently, probably in the last month, again, Quan Yin and Isis and Hathor, all of the divine feminine ascendant masters, but really I work with Quan Yin the most. It's come through very, very strongly that for the collective, this now moment is where people are realizing that they have got to address the elephant in the room, which is healing their inner child. So you can be, in the best physical shape you've ever been in. You can be clean eating. You can have no medical problems. You can sleep great, whatever accolades you want to give yourself. If you have not healed your inner child from whatever trauma, manipulation, abuse, core wounds that have occurred in your lifetime in this lower dimensional planet, then you are not the best you can possibly be, and you are not completely clear and able to navigate the higher dimensions. So I will put the link in the description box of this video. It's a QET room that if you really just want to work on scheduling your sessions, outside of all the coaching and the assistant in navigating the ascension journey, you're going to want to go to the QET room. Okay, that's where you first start with the QET session, quantum energy transformation. That's where we clear out the negative, turn it to positive, and you really get your abilities to come online, and you really start to take your power back. That's when you stop being a victim and you start to transmute all that negative. So that would be the first place I ask you to start. If you really want to deep dive into all things spirituality, starseed, lightworker, understanding who your ascendant masters are, why they chose you, what is it they want to share with you, all those things, and you'll want to come to Healing Disclosures and make a post about that, and we can kind of decide which room is best for you and kind of add you to those rooms. So quantum energy transformation. We have Golden Crown activation to help bring all your psychic abilities online and magnify those tremendously. We have the different levels of chakra clearing, resets, and recharge, 1 through 4. And then we have the inner child healings. Now, there's a lot of healings that I do that is really just all encompassing. So if someone wants the QQ session, it's a very big session because you got to really clear out all the things, right? And I could break those down into small sessions that you may or may not notice a difference. It is my opinion that it is in the greatest good of the collective to do as much as I can up front, because the goal is to heal as many souls as possible so that they can fully ascend. The goal is not to micromanage your healing so that you're just always having to do session after session. So those are the 4 main big sessions that really give people the biggest right? And then there's also the daily maintenance stuff. But if you're newly wakening up and you're understanding things on a different level, and by that I mean on a level of frequency, vibration, Christ consciousness, unity consciousness, like you're evolving, because whether you chose this or not, all of the energies coming into the planet have been causing upgrades, allowing upgrades in your DNA, allowing upgrades in your consciousness. And so literally people are waking up one day and they feel a whole lot different than the day before. And then they're starting to process information differently. And they're starting to see things they didn't see before. And things that used to not bother them is really bothering them now. It no longer sits well within their soul. If this describes you, it's time for us to have a chat. I definitely have some things that can give you at least some guidance on navigating this chaotic world that we're in. And I really want for everyone to be with us whenever we go to the 5th dimension, fully intact and completely ready to enjoy the golden age of miracles. So please reach out to us in one of the groups that I'm going to link in the description box of this video. And I hope to see you soon, because I really, truly want everyone to be the best they could possibly be and enjoy many, many years without pain and suffering. You guys have a great day.